It's me, Ray William Johnson. We're equals 3 because 11 sideways is an equal sign, and he was the most subscribed channel on YouTube. Equals 3, 11 3 KC, Ray William Johnson, and I'm here. I finally have service. Thank fucking Christ. Speaking of, there he is on the cross. I went to a church and the universe was like, don't go. But I was like, I'm gonna go. And it was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. And it was like, look for the bees. So I went in. Then I went into the room with everybody in there. It was just a bunch of ladies there hanging out. So I went around and I went to the piano. When I went to the piano, there was a bee on the piano. So then I was like, cool, I'm supposed to be here. So I sat down and I was just listening to him gossip and gossip and gossip and gossip. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. I was telling him the same names. Follow me my whole life, every single day. Kai, Frank, Brian, Casey, Ray, William, Pro Symbolism, Casey Symbolism, Dan and Aaron. Every Alex, Vincent, Leo. Every day. Every day. So, while I'm telling them, they're getting ready to get up and leave. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody wants to listen to Casey telling them that God is operating so heavily in my life. It's like a Truman Show, and I'm here for a glorious purpose. And it's God will validate it by the same names. I'm trying to tell them the same names. Guess who walks in? All these ladies are shit talking me in their brain, except one bipolar woman next to me who believes me. And I'm telling them that Brian's will keep showing up in my life because God has a plan for me that I can't escape, and I need help figuring out my purpose. So I'm at the church, and guess who walks in? But old man Brian, the deacon of the church, walks in and goes, hey everybody, and everyone goes, hey Brian, and then the woman that believed me looks at me, and I was like, duh, please, please listen to me. Stop it, your minds are fucked. I'm trying to tell you something. So I give him the proof that Brian and Frank walk in when I'm like, Frank and Brian. Nobody believes me, and then Frank and Brian walk in, and so they finally start to believe me, and then he sits down and we talk, and they're just like, what you're saying is a load of crap. I respectfully, Casey, what you're saying is a load of crap. And I'm like, you haven't even let me speak. What are you talking about? And they're like, no, you read this passage where you give yourself to Jesus right now. Give yourself to Jesus right now. And I'm like, I mean, I believe it, but I'll do, you know, give them all this other indisputable stuff about God. So I'm like, yeah, obviously it would point me to Jesus being more real than not. And I give them all this stuff, like the Casey story, the Frank Brian. It was validated right in front of their eyes. They literally can't dispute it. And I'm saying, what pissed them off the most was me going, hell yeah, I'll read that passage and profess my love for Christ, but I'll do it in the woods alone, so it doesn't feel like you're trying to steal my power in a multi-level marketing scheme. And they're like, that's religion. We're just talking about Christ. I'm like, okay, then I told you I already do it. What is it exactly that you're trying to attack from me? Was it the fact that I was showing undisputable proof of God? And saying that I'm on your side? What exactly were you trying to get from me? Were you trying to destroy my power and take it for yourself? And leave me feeling lifeless? Are you sure you weren't trying to cave monkey me, bitch? So I went out, you know. People so mad, they think that, you know, and I'm like, no. Obviously, there's something to it. You know what I'm saying? God led me here. I'm just trying to show you all the other stuff. And what I'm asking from you is, what do you think the purpose of it is? That's all I'm getting at. That it all, the Casey story all leads to the 11:3, and then the 11:33, and then the Casey O'Brien, the Castle on the Hill, and then my physical life embodies the story. I'm either down there in the trenches or I'm up here placed away in power. Just like the G, embodying a much greater story. That's all I'm saying. And I'm saying that I can't escape that story, and I am repenting and trying to get a connection with God and do all this stuff and do right. It's not that I'm avoiding it. I'm saying that there's something else going on in my life that is God orchestrated. Like, there's the bird right to left flying to the treetop right there, you know? The treetop right there. Exactly where I've been pointing and looking and pointing and looking. A bird just flies out of the woods right to left and lands on the tree. and they try to kill that. And I'm like, you literally can't kill it, because even if you did, a KC stop you all the time. And then I'm not saying I'm Jesus. I'm saying, you know, that's all I'm saying. I'm not disputing God. I'm saying that there's more to it. And you don't have to focus on the more, because they made it simple. And I'm also saying that simplicity is abused. And they're like, yeah, we also feel the same way. So I was like, you know, right by the car. They also have a weed whacker. I went to Roberts, and Roberts offered me a job with Kai, Frank, and Brian. Things with Stone, like what I want, no heirs, and it's a multi-million-dollar business that you don't really have to run. You just hire people for it. So I could just take that over, and then now I'll be a millionaire. And that's because I went to Roberts. So guess who's the guy that is going to help me give this church a gym and take everything that they're doing and make it bigger, take them to the next stage of their life? But a guy named Robert. And that's all I'm saying, is that I can't escape it. The same names. People get so mad and think that I'm denouncing Jesus. No, I'm saying that it's making it more likely in my mind that Jesus was real. Because my life is so orchestrated to the point where I asked for a hillside property with a cabin on it with a porch overlooking a mountain ski resort with a lake. And if the cross is involved, all that is true, and the cross is there. So of course I'm gonna be the Jesus. I'm on Team Jesus. You know, here's another crow leaving because I pissed him off with the energy, and now he's going right to left. No, that's a falcon. That's a peregrine falcon. That makes me worried for my pigeon. You shouldn't be out here. But if you notice, they never come over onto the property where the crows are. They go around. So the crows do protect me from the hawks, which is pretty cool. They might scream at me and try to possess my spirit, and then demons come in. Oh, this was the thing. This was the thing. So do you guys remember, to anybody that watches it back, do you remember 2025 in the spring when I said that I was waking up from dreams full of light and beautiful, loving energy, and there would be some type of witch creature in spirit around the... Sorry, when I get too connected to spirit, my frequency disrupts the connection to G. When I start to be too powerful spiritually, it destroys connection to the thing, and my phone stops working. And then I have to feel like I've lost it, and the demonic thing comes in, and then I can talk to you. Fucking technology, right? So I'm trying to say that witch thing, when this woman was sitting next to me with Brian, and I didn't get her name, but I'm sure it's one of the names, she started talking about her moment where she was saved, where she professed her love and was like, "You're my daddy now, Jesus. Save me," or whatever it is in their mind. And when she did it, it was so bright that I saw a big pulse go into the room. And I hadn't seen that witch creature for a long time. But suddenly, just right there in the doorway, swear to God, right there in the doorway was the thing, that evil witch thing that was attacking me a year ago in the woods. Whatever that thing was there, and it was mad. And it was mad that the woman was talking about Jesus. And all the people at the table are pissed off that I won't profess my love for Jesus right there on the spot. And I'm like, 1, I don't like how you're telling me to do it. 2, you didn't listen to a word I said. 3, I already did. 4, I'm gonna do it when I get home in the woods. You know? Does it have to be in front of you guys, or are you trying to do a ritual off my power that you feel? I didn't say that directly, but that's what it was. They didn't care that I said that I was already, like, I showed them literally the whole thing, all the way up to getting 100 acres with the giant cross, and it was everything that I asked for. They demanded that I give myself away to the idea of something that they weren't even practicing. They were fat. They're gluttonous, you know, like. And I said, look at all the other shit that God has done for me, because I fight and I'm telling the truth here, and I have a bigger mission. Ding ding, who messages me now? Casey, have you gotten my tea? It's it's a casting call to be an extra in a TV show. But it's a scam. You know, it's not talent.com is not a legitimate thing. They're trying to get you to pay for headshots. They have no say whether or not you could actually be on the set of Dexter Resurrection. You know? But they text me every day. Basically what I was saying is that I showed them all this spiritual stuff and they didn't hear a word. And I tell them, oh, by the way, I took a look around your music studio and your weight room and your stage to where you put on Christian concerts. And I'm telling you that those were the three specific things I wanted to do in life, was get a weight room, a music studio, and throw concerts for spiritual purposes. So then the owner had for the project, Escape for Christian, a very small scale for this tiny church, is exactly what I need at a big scale here. And I'm trying to tell you that part of the Casey story implies that I would be taking souls and bringing them to the next level. And I have everything that you need, but I need help to get there. That's the thing, is that I can't do anything without help. I get the ideas and I have the potential to do it, but my life is structured in a way where I have to motivate and lead other people into making it happen. And that's where I struggle and fail, because I'm like, betrayers, they don't deserve it. People don't listen, they don't care. And then they all suffer for it and their lives become monotonous and meaningless. And I continue on this rampage, and then in my absence, the emptiness that they feel forces them to change. Which is the Bible, bro. Isn't that Jesus' thing? Isn't that the whole point? Bird right to left. It was trying to go left to right, but the wind fucking slammed it right to left. And that was the bird on my right side going. And hear him now? He's not here. So that with the right to left there, and now he's going right to left. And then when I pointed right to left over there, then the bird chirped again. That's what I'm saying, man. That we're in a song, and it's like symphony. These are instruments. Birds go in frequencies and rhythm, and that rhythm and frequency. Here, I changed the rhythm and frequency, and the crow got mad because I changed the rhythm and frequency, and the crow's going, ah! See, and it's circling me now. Come on! Why doesn't anyone believe me, man? You'll pay $6,000 to go to Peru just to be abused by a spiritual entity sexually, and then you get a little bit closer to what I'm telling you for free. Is the awareness of the orchestration of reality, and that we're in the ayahuasca journey right now. It's just slower because we're bound in time, which gives us mastery. And then if you do drugs like psychedelics, it speeds it up, and you usually burn out and explode, and then you're forced to start over again. And the worst part is that all these devout Christians that treat me like crap, when it comes time for their own thing, like, you're fat. You're fat, you're judgmental. You're not welcoming the foreigner. And I'm getting literal visions. Look at what God has done for me. Look at what God has done for me. All I need is help. Join me. And it's for your thing. It's literally your thing. Improving a sanctuary for Christians to escape, to connect back to God, and to go back into society that you obviously think is wrong and demonic. It's a rejuvenation station. All the butterflies just went right to left. So all I'm asking is, like, why don't you guys just come with me one Sunday afternoon and we all just bang this shit out and make it perfect? because the owner is in his 90s and he's dying, and I want him to feel fulfilled. That's my mission right now. I can only function if I'm saving people, and God gave me the right person to save. You know what I'm saying? If I can make this so that the guy is fulfilled in life, and he feels like it's his, I want to give him his version of perfect, so that in his old folks home he can look at it and see his life's work is better. So it's not rotting and he feels like it's going away, just like he feels about himself. I want him to see that this is, you know? I wanted to see shining in the light of God for him, and that everything is going well and it's going to have a future. But then I take it to Christians and they're like, blah, 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 blah. Just right now. And I'm like, I already did. No, right now. I'm like, are you sure it's not a pagan ritual under the guise of Jesus, and you're really trying to get me to sacrifice my life for, so you can magnetize my electromagnetic energy to yourself and walk away with all my blessings? You sure you're not trying to download all my gifts? And I'm like, well, why don't you just fast and get sunlight and create your own fucking gifts, bitch? Maybe you wouldn't feel offended by my presence if you were doing the work. I'm preaching to the birds right now. Jesus. And I'm like, I need an army to gather. Please. Come on. Come on. Hey, look, there's a crow attacking a baby eagle. There's a crow chasing a baby eagle around. Come on, bitch. And I don't mind it now because I have a pigeon to take care of. Casey got the car up and going yet, my man? No. This car's fucked. It had, when I got it, it already had two bad wheel hubs, two bad wheel bearings. So the tires were gonna fall off anyway. And then I got an oil. Give me the connection again, bitch. I was saying or show that somebody kicked it. Or show that somebody kicked it. It didn't back it into anything. Also was because there was a guy full of Satanist tattoos speaking a job. It's a Christian property for Christians, but I can't get a single Christian to come out here. And it's a Christian property for Christians, but I can't get a single Christian to come out here and help. Was I cutting the whole time? Is it better now? 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 Oh, is there a wasp on me? No. Is it better now, or am I cutting bad? Man, I was really going off. You're Casey-tron right now? No, I'm not. Casey-tron's a bitter woman. And I'm an easygoing man, you know what I'm saying? Casey-tron's kind of hot, though. Wouldn't mind Casey-tron. Also, Ray William Johnson equals 3. If you put the equal sideways, it's 11.3 KC, and it's Ray William Johnson. Literally woke up one morning in 2023 and said, can the seagulls please guide me to where I'm supposed to be? I think that I'm supposed to be in the music industry, and I can't get there. So I follow the seagulls all the way through Burlington, Vermont to the McDonald's, and MGK is there getting an online order, and I go, hey man, I'm not going to bother you, I just want to know, you have the life so many people want, is it worth it? And he goes, no, I'd rather be in the woods with my daughter Casey, out there in the sticks somewhere. And I'm Casey, and I was out in the woods, And he said he'd rather be out there with Casey when I was trying to get in the music industry. And I tell Christians that, and they're like, some of them are like, wow, and some of them are like, you're fat. Come on, man. Let me show you the world. Let me show you. Oh, I forgot about the YouTuber Lamau. I was trying to make a joke about you sounding like a robot. Okay. Yeah, Casey Tron's like a streamer. There's another one that's important right now. Oh, Maya from Alvea Sanctuary. I tell you, Casey makes people global. CO, Candace hired. Connor O'Brien is now taking it to the next level and making Alveus global. CK, when you were in 11th grade, isn't his name Colson Kelly? CK. I want to go check on my pigeon. Today I got to build a canopy tent and then set up a Shelter Logic frame. And then I have a raised garden bed now. If I wanted to plant something, I could plant the rose bushes in that garden. And every year, well, should I do that? Rose bushes? Okay, the bird went right to left. You heard it? On my right side. It should be on your left because the camera's facing opposite. Rose bushes, and the bird goes, yeah. Plant them in the raised garden bed. Please, Casey, please make the roses grow, please. That way they can't invade anything else because the roots will be stuck in that. And then you can farm them every year. To replace the prickers out here. That's what that bird said, and I refuse to believe it said anything different. Look at how nice these clouds are, man. Look at these beautiful clouds. Shut up. Is that a bee over there on that banister? I just conquered my first castle, got our banners on the banister. You're all a bunch of stands and I can't stand you, bruh. You can come at me if you think you're man enough, but I'll leave you. Body bag at the Examiner. Brother, you look like Dimebag Daryl from Pantera. I don't have a computer to see what that guy looks like. People say I look like the Onceler. Because I used to wear a native hat too. Which wasn't a fedora, bitch! It was an Irish native hat. So it was a native hat that was styled to look like the Irish bowler hat. But it had the indent. It was cool and unique, and they don't make them. And some fucking pedophile named Owen Mulligan stole it from me. And then he just threw it out. And I was like, you fucking Leo 4. Stop it. Leo 4s like to throw wrenches in my shit. And they believe they have good intentions, and I believe them, but then their self gets in the way. And then usually they go crazy. Like Owen said, he stole all my energy with his Leo Virgo energy. He stole it all, and he was going down to Tucson, Arizona, where he fucked a 15-year-old Mexican boy. I was like, I didn't sign up for this shit, man. I didn't ask for this. I was using that energy to find a wife. You used it to groom a child. Come on. My dad's also a Leo 4. And there's a bee that tried to land on me. Do I have all messages on? Yeah, I do. Okay. I was trying to do some work down there, but I couldn't get a connection. So now I'm gonna go back. First, we're gonna go in here. You look like my buddy who's artist that goes by the name of Mad X. He's really talented. That's cool. There's a bee. Oh shit! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! 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 He's making a little fucking home there. Don't hurt me. I ruined your house. Fuck you. Last time I tried to drink from this, there was an ant. What up, Linda? Can anybody tell me what this is called? Chippewa, that freaking circle. Do you have that other, that freaking circle again? That freaking circle? Huh? Oh, I left my car door open. That when I go up this hill, it's all gonna fly out of the car. Unalak, I'm coming for you, bitch. Are you on your perch? No, where are you at? Unalak, where are you at, man? It's me, your favorite homeless guy. I knew that the bird would be feeding off of my shit, so I shit on the ground and left it there for him. Because I'm a genius, guys. I left my shit for a few days to let a bunch of bugs go, and it looks like the bird has eaten all of those bugs. So now, today, oh, goodbye. See, today, right to left, all the TP for my bunghole, I'm gonna shovel with my poop shovel. And get rid of. Bow down. Am I cutting out? If I stand over here, is the service good? Like if I stand up here, can you hear me? Am I cutting out? Put my tripod here. Car. I don't have to go anywhere, so he's chill to be there. Can anybody hear me? Is service good? Is my service coming in clearly here? Can anyone tell me? Chippewa. Chippewa. I'm a Chippewa. But I'm not though. I'm an I don't know what I am. I'm like an Iroquois, Mohawk, Seneca, Abenaki mutt. Get away from me, bug. I'm a Chippewa. Chippewa. This is for the bird. Get away from the wood. My poop shovel seems to have vacated the premises, which is very concerning for me. Clear and good, high no doubts. All right, cool. I went and got an old rotted wood raised garden bed to plant my rose bushes in. Or I might use it to build a frame and put a piece of plywood over it. This is supposed to be put under the boards as a frame, but I figure there's got to be some cooler use for them. And I got mile markers because you got to get those, man. How else am I supposed to fend off mountain lions? The birds like it when I dance. Heather, if you're here, I'd like to see if you have the ability to pin messages and you could say building a Christian monastery by himself. Here's his donations link in bio and then my Cash App. Maybe we'll get something. You want to live in the land too, not meant for the city, but I would be eaten by a lion mountain in a day. You need a loud noise, like a from like a thing that goes, and then you just one charge at it with the loud noise, and they usually run away. If not, bear mace, right in its eyes. Because if you get its nose, it's fucked. Yo, Boone, what's up, man? Have you met Unalaq yet? I think you did. Let's see where he's at. He's under my car right there. By that tire. I knew, me Boone, that if I shit on the ground, it will create bugs, and then he would eat the bugs. And then when I got back, he was picking bugs off my shit. That's gonna be a Shelter Logic tent. Big canopy tent, cover from the sun. That's another canopy tent, which might be for Unalaq there. And then I've got a shit ton of wood in the car from a nice hippie that taught me about grounding. And she told me, you should do YouTube, man. I would watch this every day when I'm telling her the crazy shit about my life. Have rose bushes I'm going to try to plant. They're dying. They're pretty much dead. But if you just leave them, they spread like these prickers. So I'm trying to give them like a little section over here so that we know what is rose and what isn't. So that we can consistently take from the growth of the roses and start to, once I weed whack, shovel, till, remove them all and put them in the wagon that I just bought and carry them down to like a burn pile in the middle down there soon. We can start getting rid of the prickers and replacing with the rose bushes so that if there's going to be an invasive pricker species, at least have one that's flowery and has so many bees that it can support a massive amount of songbirds coming in. Maybe potentially getting Unalaq a wife. Right, looks like you're doing good. I'm doing all right. I'm not mentally sane at all. I'm not anywhere close to normal. But what I'm learning is that normal people are just self-sabotaging lemmings that go and then inside that you can find like militantly intelligent people, like in cities. People in cities operate with like a militant intelligence because they have to go get everything or else they're going to be out on the street dying. Here it's kind of lackadaisical. You don't have to be in that mode. So trying to find a middle ground where I'm not psycho and I'm functioning. I now have hope. If they took this property from me, I'd be back to trying to kill myself. Like this is all I have left to live. If I don't have this, I have nothing. But now I have a bird, which is pretty cool. Yeah, if they kicked me off this property, I'd kill myself. I was going to kill myself. I tried to kill myself. And then I was gifted 100 acres to turn into a Christian monastery at random. It's not even through a church. It wasn't anybody that told me to do it. God literally brought me here. And it was everything that I had prayed for a long time. But I'm just struggling to get people inspired enough to come help build this. I can't. And I don't have the resources to pay them. So that's where I'm at. Like I could get an army here tomorrow if I posted on Homesteads looking for helpers. But I don't have a settled enough thing so that the 95-year-old owner of this property that lives very far away, I don't have enough resources to make it, to be able to shine it in the right light. Like if he gets a call and says, Casey brought 40 people here and they're clearing up the forest, I think he'd be like, that's kind of concerning and that will raise concerns with the town. But if I can get a place where we're sectioned off and nobody can see us up here, and I get 10 people, and those 10 people I've briefed on everything, and I have enough resources so that we're building up the property in a nice way, like fixing the stream so that it looks nice and getting a little wooden bridge across it so that the first thing he hears is not there's 40 random people. It's that look what Casey just built for you. Casey got a $10,000 worth of stone for free, and he took your water pump that only works 2 months out of the year, or when it rains, and he has it hooked up to solar, so that when the solar comes, it pumps the water into a man-made waterfall that goes all the way down with places to pray and sit in the woods. That's what I'm waiting for. Chippewa, Chippewa, wah, wah. Chippewa, Chippewa. Isn't that right, Chippewa? Tell him, pigeon. Tell him, pigeon. Tell him, pigeon. Come on, pigeon. Tell him, pigeon. Tell him, pigeon. Oh, my shit smells so bad. Easy. Where did I leave my poop shovel, man? It's missing. Chippewa, wah. Chippewa, wah, wah. Whoa. This looks like a leg. This looks like a leg. Oh, I can see how it's supposed to look down there. Where's my hair tie? Whoa! I'm about to start shitting upwards into the sky. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. I'm walking here. Tell them of my glorious feats. And not the Tarantino kind. Okay. Chippewa, wah, Chippewa, wah, wah. Chippewa, wah. Chippewa, wah, wah. These are legs. These are corners. Corners there. Okay, there's some stuff in here I don't understand. But I see how it's supposed to look. It says easy setup, water resistant. There's no instructions. Something you feed through like a tent, or is it something you lay over? That's my question. Yes, it's easy. It's just something you connect to it, bitch. Yeah. 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 So let's start at one leg. How does this connect? Like this. Easy. Yeah. That would make this the outside, right? Yes. And this can go in here. This can go in here. I'm doing it. Chippewa, wah, Chippewa, wah, wah. Okay, now I need... They have numbers on them. So let's separate by numbers. This is 3. This is a 3. This is a 2. This is a 2. This is a 1. This is an arm. No, this is a 1. These are zeros. A 5? What are you talking about? 5 different sets for what? For a gazebo? Where did I say 3s went? Right here. This is also a 3, but it has a doohickey on it. What the fuck? What's this one? 3. They're in my walls. They're in the walls. That's kind of gay. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. I meant schizophrenia. Which I don't have. I'm just zany and quirky like that, man. I like to poop on the ground. Sue me. Just because I like to poop on the ground does not mean I'm a schizophrenic, okay? And I put that on God. I heard that noise out there. I heard a noise out there. Reveal yourself. Who? In the name of Jesus. I heard some type of large animal, I think. Or a person throwing something. Or a tree falling. Okay, I have sorted. So this. Most likely connects to this. The fucking bugs are eating me, lad. Alright. Whoa, Black Betty. Wow, wow. Maybe that doesn't go here. Whoa, Black Betty. Black Betty on me. Okay. How about them apples? So 6. And then this is, where's the 5 again? This is a 5. Okay, 6 connects to 5. So that would make this a 4. Come on, bitch. That doesn't make any sense. This is also a 5. And that's a, okay, so these are 5. Alright. So that means that it's missing a... This. Okay. I figured it out, chat. And what's this one? A 3. So this. Three. Three. A 4. Okay, that's 1. Black Betty on me. Wow, wow, wow. Whoa, Black Betty. Wow, wow, wow. Black Betty on fleek. Wow, wow, wow. Don't tread on. Wow, wow, wow. Whoa, Black Betty. Why can't I talk about God? Only the Avatar. Blown away. This is a 3. 1. Okay, we'll do the legs. Whoa, Black Baby. Huge deja vu. Holy shit. We have done this before. This is a canon event. I either saw this in a dream or I said that I was witnessing something that looked like this during a live stream or something. This has happened before. Black Betty on fleek. Okay. This one. Black Betty, Black Beatrice. Whoa, Black Beatrice. I'm going to try it with threes first, even though there should be fours. And I don't see any fours. These small ones don't have this, so it is three. What in Tarlock? Come on, man. Okay, we got one. What the hell? These are all threes, right? I can feel the buzzing communication of all the people I built a relationship with today, as if we are literally connected in an etheric hive mind. Or the ecosystem. just don't make no sense to me. Shut up, crow. The crow's laughing at me, man. Shut up. What? I'm trying, God. Goddamn right, dude. Mark the phone, Whoa, Black Betty. Lay this down forward. That's the opposite of what it should look like. What? Huh? Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me, bitch! I'll kill you! I've lost who I used to be because of demonic narcissism, infecting people that I love, trying to control me. Mad. I'm getting mad, man. I want my mom to die so I can stop feeling like demons are trying to possess me with her energy. And she loves it. Because it's a sexual thing. With her. Fucking gross. See that sick move? See that sweet move I just did right there? Dag nabbit. Dag nabbit, zig zagoon ass motherfuckers. Okay. I might have a job soon. The guy just called me back and they said they definitely need help, but he kind of is like slowly pitching it to the boss about adding me to the mix. And I'm bad at conversations, or maybe I'm just not around the right people. So that was awkward, but you know, once they see me work, they'll know my value. If I shouldn't work there, can I get a bird left to right? There was a bird on my left side. If I shouldn't work there now, right to left. There was a bird on my right side. Fuck. But I need a job, man. Okay, I need something obvious. If you're absolutely certain that I should not work at that place, something big, right to left, please. And I will humbly wait. The next big bird I see that flies over. Well, a ladybug just flew right to left. How about if I just work a few days so they get to know me, know my mission, and know my potential? There we go, now it's right to left. So you're just telling me not to think long term and just enjoy the moment? That's a straight line, that's a no. I guess something will come up in 3 days and I won't be able to go or something? No? When it's like all the bugs suddenly fly left to right and then all the bugs suddenly fly right to left, there's something to that. Should I just try it for a day? Yeah, all the birds on my right side just went off. Like 6 of them went, ah! All right, maybe I'll hate it or something. Or maybe I'm just supposed to get a discount from them and work at a different place. Yeah, there we go. They're saying not to work there, but they have opportunities for the stone I need for this place and for other things in life. And I'm just supposed to build a relationship with them. And I'm supposed to work at the farm up the road? Yeah, all the things are going right to left. All right. Yep, the whole thing, everything just went, wow, work at the farm a mile down the road. And they have the same first name as the guy that owns this property. Okay. And then the guy I'm supposed to talk to at the church has the same name as the guy who owns that business that I was like, should I work at it or should I not? How about I split the day so I work half down there and I work half at the farm? Yeah, you heard all that? Wow, 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 on the right side. Don't invest heavily in one because you need two. You need both those things. They all have to work together, interlock to make this thing come to fruition, right? Yep, dragonflies here and the bird over there and Unalaq's coming out. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Thank you. Let's go back to making this. That way I'm learning as much as possible. I'm on a farm and I'm in a $1 million business. And I'm here. And that's how you talk to nature. That's the best way I've found to talk to God. Maybe because I'm too scared to talk to him inside my body. Because that's weird. Oh, God. Okay. Why is this so bent out of shape? All right. I think that's just an extra 3 in case it breaks. 1, 2, 3. There should be 4. There's 4 ones. Shut up, bird. Come on, crows. Leave me the fuck alone. You know, I probably should have just built the frame first. And then draped the fucking canopy over the top. That would have been a lot easier, I think. I built the fucking canopy, mother. That's the vision. You see it yet? These stone platforms here on plywood or pallets. So pallets, stone platforms. This, attach mosquito nets to the pallets, and then run the mosquito nets through this. Weed whacker. Take all this shit out, all the way down. Big retaining wall blocks with crenellations like a castle along from this all the way along to the back eventually. So then this becomes up here elevated, nestled in, so there's nobody looking in, nobody outside, and you're facing the sun every morning in the sunrise, because the sun comes from right there and hits right here. So every morning protected by mosquito nets. And I also have a tent for a dog, so eventually the dog can have his own house and chill. And then potentially, because it'll be protected by the net so they can't get in, and then maybe some little fencing, chickens to clean all this crap up. And the Shelter Logic tent, I'm not sure what I'm doing with this one yet. I don't know what I'm doing with this bad boy. I'm not even sure what it is. It's just a bunch of parts, and they said I don't even know if they go together, to be honest. But then over there, that's a working pump. So I'm going to put a pump house there. And then eventually weed out all that, replace it with the stone crenellations going around the whole top here, all the way to the back. So it's a big stone crenellation retaining wall. Probably cost me 20 grand, but if I don't pay rent, you know, that's just 20 weeks. I could have that entire stone crenellation thing done by August. Because I have a church that has excavators and could do it without charge. I just need a weed whacker first, so that's what I'm focused on, is getting a weed whacker. And then this still needs to go. It's just a dump run. So I'm not totally sure. I guess the next thing was, I have 3 pallets there. I could try to haul this shit around. Let's go get my tripod and my shovel. Unalak, I'm about to start the car. If you're under here, you're gonna have to go over to your usual spot. We have to go find where I've put my poop shovel. Give Unalak time to run if he's running. I don't know where the bird went. I'm assuming he's under the camper. Let's all pray that that this bird isn't stupid and it ran away. And let's slowly move it. Oh God, I hope the bird moved. Oh, you fucking bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you. I almost killed you. And I was just standing in the middle of the field. You dumb bird. If you told me last year that I would be here, I wouldn't believe you. I thought I would be in Hawaii by now. I thought that I always think that in 6 months away I'm going to be insanely rich for no reason. Like I need some type of tractor to get, that's going to grow out of control. At least because I'm driving this every day, I'm actually keeping the ground. I'm keeping this trail from needing to be mowed. Like there's no net negative to me being here other than sometimes old ladies are uncomfortable that I exist. And I'm like, maybe that's God's test for you. Where's my poop shovel, man? What was I doing? I came down here for something. Oh, my tripod. I came down here for my tripod, and then I have to go up the mountain because I think I left my poop shovel up there because I'm dumb. And I was like, maybe I need to keep the poop shovel up there in case I go up there to poop. It's probably in this mess. That's for, oh, it's right here. 1, 2 tripod doozles. Okay. And you know what? They only use this shovel for the winter time. Yoink. There's my pull-up and dip station. Oh, you can't see it. Over there. I'm gonna have to haul up once I have the... And I keep hearing the word pergola. What the hell is a pergola? What's a pergola? And why does God keep saying the word? It's like there's some type of ancestral spirit or something floating next to my mind, saying the word pergola, pergola, pergola. Can anyone tell me what the fuck a pergola is? I've been hearing it nonstop for like 2 weeks. What the fuck is a pergola? Why are these ghosts telling me to get a pergola? You heard ma? Pergola, I hardly know her. Alright. Storm took the phone lines down. Now your aunt can't call. But you got your act clean. Coming in like bad news. Leaving like a bad dream. Help me if it helps you sleep. Help me if it helps you right. This property, I always forget how big it is. Like I think it's just this, and then there's a whole other section up here. Like that goes pretty far a ways back. The only reason I didn't build over there is where the deer sleep. There's a herd of deer that sleeps over there, so I leave it. Whoa, crow! Crow swooped in left to right to be like, fuck you! You know what I think it was? I think that I left this up here because it had poop on it, and I didn't want to put it in my car with poop on it. I think that's why I left my poop shovel here. Look at this view, bitch. And this isn't even the mountaintop. I'm on the mountaintop, like up there. That's where the camper is. Storm took the phone lines down. Now your aunt can't call. It looks like somebody tried to drive that way before. Man, there is some worms and poop on this. Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here. I don't know. Is there a better angle? Like if I do this, is that better for everyone? No, you can't see. Matthias can tell you. When I called him here, I asked God for a right to left bird, and then a giant cloud, and the only cloud in the sky, changed direction and moved directly above this cross and me, and feathered out into a giant bird. And he said, it looks like a dove. And it did look like a dove. All right. I wanted to build the gym here originally. I don't know what their plans were for this area. But for me, I'm just like, let's put a bunch of stone up there. Let's build a big stone. Oh, it's mud. All right. Motherfucking mud, you heard? I just got tired of pain, you know what I'm saying? That's why my voice is like this. I got tired of feeling pain. Okay, now we have to take a right and go up the steep hill. Tell me if it helps you see. I could lay the stone along the whole thing and dam it up so that there's more water here, that it pools before it can escape. And maybe I could put hydroponic stations at the top so that it flicks a water wheel that activates lights. So it charges a tiny battery every day that at night powers the lights, which attracts bugs. Where's this dumbass bird? Maybe we can take this wood here, and we can make like a little path for him to get up above that window there and build like a little bird house. Because I'm never getting rid of this bird. There's a tick crawling on my balls. Oh, God. Right. Before it gets you too. I thought I permethrined my pants, but obviously I was not good enough. All right. I want to see where he goes. Yes, he ate a bug. I watched him eat a tick or an ant or something. His wing is healing. It's messed up, but it is healing. Yeah, he won't go into the camper anymore. Dude, I permethrin sprayed the whole shit. It still has ticks on me, man. Yeah, I saved this bird currently, and he's kind of retarded. He's crawling. He's gonna go crawl under the car. Don't jump into my car, man. I mean, I don't mind. I have cushions for that chair, and he likes to hang out at that chair. I'll probably put cushions over the chair But he's supposed to go in here. I built him a whole keep, man. I've got these 500-pound pavers here. And I'm building him a fucking house. The ungrateful bitch keeps going under my car. And then he won't, even when I turn the car on, he won't move. So I'm terrified I'm gonna hit him in the face and run him over. This shit was a bitch. I mean I can, but it's hard. Like it took all my strength to haul that shit. And I had to haul it like from here, probably to the length to that chair. And it's like between 500 and 1,000 pounds per thing. It takes 3 of us to move it. And I just sent it and did one, and I pulled my back out, hauling one to get it out of the driveway. Dude, I had to take right in between each individual ball on a live stream once, where I pissed outside the camper door, and then I saw a fucking engorged tick sticking out. It looked like I had 3 nuts. But I let my shit stay outside. I just shit on the ground out here because I knew in 3 days when the pigeon came out, it would eat all the shit growing on the shit. And it did. All the bugs that were infesting the shit, the bird came out and ate them. I'm a genius. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna, look. I think I'm just gonna bury it right here for fertilizer. Because I'm holding a phone. That's all it is. I'll put my phone back and actually get rid of it. Cleaning up my crap. Sitting on the toilet. Cleaning up my crap. Don't shut the phone lines down. Now your aunt can't call. I don't know if you guys know this, but the forest likes when you shit on the ground. The forest feels like it learns from you. Like it gets to know you. As it digests your shit, the forest gets to know you. It's weird. Like when I start shitting out in the woods, I slowly feel more and more connected to nature. But when I shit and I throw it out like in the trash bag or something, I don't feel that. Something about letting my shit sit in the woods feels like my consciousness morphs in tandem into the forest. And then I can start making the birds caw with just pointing my fingers around because I'm connected to the whole thing. See? My focus makes them go, stop it. I don't know. What else? You can try to set up the shelter logic thing. fucking thing. What are you doing in the pipe pit? You're making a goddamn hive in my goddamn pipe. Yeah. Holy shit. There's a fucking bee in there. Can you even see? Hello? That's gotta dry. Like, that shit needs a day to dry at least, and that gives me time to find more pallets so I can spread the pallets out across, and then figure out whether I want plywood under the pergola. Is that a pergola? What the fuck is a pergola? Can anyone tell me? A ghost has been saying the word pergola for a week now, and I don't know what a pergola is. I know what a pagoda is. Unalak, do you know? Can you tell me? Can you tell me what a pergola is, please? I need to know. Alright. Second. Oh, fucking bird! Yeah! I hate this shit, man. Get away from me, motherfucker. I want to kill my mom. Please. Somebody do it. Please, end her life. Make it stop. Get me justice for what they did to me. That made me feel as if I was forced into submission through police brutality and weaponized narcissistic control to keep me in a state of fear that they would rape me anytime my mom felt like it, which has made me almost completely replace myself over years of feeling infested by their consciousness. My mom got into a conscious dominance game with me and lied to the police to rape me. She said, I want you to violate him. And I hadn't done anything at all. And now I can't really see. If you notice that my eyes are whacked, it's because I can't see. And I just want it to stop. Like, kill yourself, Mom. Just end it. Leave. I want nothing to do with you for the rest of my life. I just want my stuff. They fucking sold my weed whacker. I wanted that weed whacker and they sold it. Motherfucker. But good thing the church said they have extras. A pergola is an outdoor structure featuring vertical posts or columns that support an open roofing grid of beams. The rafters is primarily used to provide partial shade Define outdoor living space or create a framework for climbing plants. Well, ghosts want me to get one of those. Or make one of those. Some etheric spirit keeps telling me, pergola, 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 pergola. And I do have rose bushes, and I think rose bushes will climb up those. I know what you're talking about. I've seen them before. They're like in gardens. But I've never heard it called a pergola. They just called it a patio. But I guess I could put those, like I could make very large ones and put them at the entryways. Okay, let's bring my crisps. Let's bring my food in. Pergola. 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 Bitch, pergola in the name of Christ. I'm gonna build me a goddamn extra large pergola with steel beam frames so it don't fall over in the winter. Then I'm trying to get a solar panel to an inverter to some type of power so that I can run a fan, and then some type of heavy duty curtains to seal off the windows and the door and the roof, and then run an AC in here. So part of what I asked God for, or stuff that I thought I needed, for like 2 weeks straight, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna afford protein to meet the quota to get as buff as you want me to. Get out of here, you fucking bitch. Where'd he go? Did you see where he went? Where did he go? I'm just trying to get him out. Come on, no, fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, where are you at? Come on. Pergola. Did you go in there? Did he leave? I have it for later. I ate 3. He's back. Get out of here. There's nothing in here. Nothing in there for you, bitch. So anyway, I wanted a lot of protein. I didn't know how I was going to get it. And then 7 servings per container, 15 grams of protein per serving. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times 15 times 7. 12 times 15 is 180 times 7, 700, at least 1,000 grams of protein. And 1,000 grams of protein is only, if I need to make 200 grams a day, it's only 5 days worth of protein. Isn't that fucking dumb? And I'm putting them in my fridge so that ants won't get them, because this fridge doesn't work. So these are my emergency proteins. So I'm going to be trying to not have to use these, but then if I need like a quick 15, or I need a snack, or I feel depressed and I want something that tastes like candy, I'll use these. And every week they said they'll give me another one because nobody at the food shelf eats these. And they also gave me a shit ton of protein chips. Yo, this is literally just another box of the wafers. I haven't even gotten to the chips yet. This is triple chocolate. They said that 2026 would be the year of karma. I must have done a lot of good. Because look at all this. This is like $10. So they've just given me like $1,000 worth of food, of protein. Plus a camper, plus a music studio in the future, hopefully, plus a gym. If they let me donate my gym, there's a gym, and I think they'll really appreciate it. It's just the autistic homeless man that's at church is kind of rude to me. But they say he's just like that. That's just the way he is. And now I have cardboard for something if I want to use it. Even more protein, bitch, and I can go every single week and get more. Ow, fuck you. Oh my god. Ah! I hate you guys. I want you to know that. I don't like you guys. Most of you. But really, I'm just mad at the world for what it did to me, which was not my fault. You know what I'm saying? I didn't ask for that stuff to happen. Actually, if you go back, it's my mom's fault. I've sat here and gone back through every single bad thing that's ever happened in my life, and it goes back to my mom. Every single bad thing that's ever happened in my life goes back to my mom. And I don't think I think she'll understand when she dies. I think she's too narcissistic to understand. And she has selective memory because she's a narcissist. But I think when she gets closer to death and she lets that narcissistic ego go and realizes that none of us like her, nobody wants to be around her, it's a problem she has and it has nothing to do with any of us, and that she hurt us. I didn't get to spend enough time with John Michael because I was suffering. Why was I suffering? My mom. Police brutality where I was molested. I couldn't make it to court. Why was I in court? My mom. Lied to the cops. And bragged about it for 2 years. She bragged about how much she enjoyed hurting me for 2 years. And then pretended like it never happened. That she was able to control me. And now I talk and act like this. Because I'm fucked up. You know who the Punisher's name is? The guy who kills people like that? Castle. What does O'Brien mean? A castle on the hill. Who does Frank Castle marry in the comics? Cat O'Brien. I'm born in what? The year of the cat. All right. You were blessed and suffered a long time. Hopefully you can rest. Thank you. Yeah, I have to go. You're picking up the boys from school and I'll be driving. It's getting hot, man. The Shelter Logic tent needs to dry. There's really not much else I can do other than get the trash bags. So let's go get the trash bags. And move the trash bags in here. Also feed Unalak some peanuts. And then I'll go. This is what I did today. And I cleaned up my shit. Peanuts over here. Peanuts over here. Peanuts over here. Peanuts over here. Peanuts right here. A lot of peanuts. I want them to get accustomed to going over here. Shaboozey. The universe just said, you know, you would be more famous than Shaboozey if you just released your music. That's literally what came into my brain just now. Was them saying, you know, you're better than Shaboozey. Why don't you just drop your songs? Shaboozey. Lil Shaboozey vert. Trash bags. Laundry. Empty totes. Fill totes up with dump trash. Take trash to dump. Look, I have more food in here, man. I have a whole nother box of protein chips. Well, why was I over here? Can anyone? Oh, my trash bags. I don't remember where they went. My hand's not big enough to LeBron that shit. Something smells nice in there. My shampoo must have broken out or something. I got some more food in here, some more protein bars and shit. I'm just looking for my trash bags. I have one at least. And I have a Monster energy drink. Curry, come on. Get my finger in that bitch. All right. Protein crisps. And I have one trash bag at least for now. And then I'll clean up, I'll move all this miscellaneous stuff. Who messages me? Cash App saying that my dispute went through because I moved from onto a YouTube Premium family plan. So we're not wasting an extra $15 a month for no reason. I was doing something I already forgot. Oh, I was cleaning up this stuff. Goes in there. Grab this. Grab this. Put this over here. Move that over there. Move this over here. All right, Unalak, I'm about to leave. An extra Olipop? Oh shit. That just made my night. All right. You know what? I'm not even hungry. I think we'll just leave it. And I'm gonna go. That was today. I think I'm done for today. I'm going to try to hunt down pallets on Marketplace and try to get a few more pallets before I lay the I'm gonna look for a pergola. I guess I'm getting a pergola. Then I'm gonna get all that wood over here and either make a raised garden bed for my rose bushes, or I'm not sure that those rose bushes are gonna live, to be honest. But I know where I can get more. Or I'll make a raised bed over in the middle of the field and plant the rose bushes in that. Once I have these stone blocks on the pallets, then I'm gonna put the bench press, and I'm gonna talk to the church about helping me get the rest of my stuff out of Brattleboro, where my family's at. So we'll pay a moving company to just go there and get all the shit from them. All of it. Put it in the box truck. Load it onto maybe 2 trucks plus my car, and then just get all that shit up here into the storage camper. This will be a storage camper. Then I can get to work on saving the world. Once all my shit from my family is free from them and moves here and grows independently, and they can wither and die for all I give a shit about. You guys lied to the cops to hurt me, and how many days of your life did you spend laughing about it, gossiping about it, pretending like you're involved in my life in any way other than negatively, playing victim, and then gossiping and shit talking? How many days did you do that, Mom, Melissa, Jesse, Ariana? Probably most of them, right? Because that's all you do. So, give me all my stuff back, including the zebra rug, because my dad's a drunk and can't be trusted. And if he sells that, our family will never get another one. So, that's kind of the only valuable thing we've ever had. I want to keep it like a ceremonial sword to pass it down to my children. And then, I don't know, in the future, if my dad can calm the fuck down and stop being a bitter piece of shit, lying ass motherfucker. If he's not in jail. Maybe when he's 90, which is only like 10 years away, right? Then he can stay in a camper on my land. Go fuck yourselves. I have trauma because of you guys.